Okay, welcome back to my channel, Beautiful Progress. I'm beautiful. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I'm over a lot of things, yeah. So, interesting. Okay, about those beauty spells. Now you guys know that I'm the kind of person where I do not like to stay on the same level. That's why I haven't been talking about beauty spells, because I feel like I'm over it. Like, I feel like, okay, I'm the kind of person, so it'll be hard for me. Like, you know how some channels talk about the same thing all the time. It will be hard for me to do that because I don't sit in that same energy. I'm the kind of person where I find solutions. So if I feel like I'm going through something, I'm going to find the solution, I'm going to solve the problem, and I'm going to move on. However, I do see that people keep asking questions. Like, that's the most comments that I have gotten is on that video that I did 3 years ago about beauty spells. And that's all people want to talk about. I'm not really getting no comments on none of the positive stuff that I say. I'm not getting no comments on none of the solutions. People just want to talk about how beauty spells are actually happening. And yes, they are actually happening. People are trying to do this baneful magic. They are trying it. They trying it, okay? Yes, they are. But again, the reason why I don't dwell on it and keep talking about it is because I'm over it. I'm past it. Like, either you guys want to just hear about spell work, or y'all want to hear about solutions. And honestly, I feel like the people that are commenting on it are the people that do that kind of spell work. That's why it's so intriguing to you guys. That's why you don't want to hear about nobody getting over it and getting past it. But the truth of the matter is, it's not smart to do that kind of spell work, because especially to somebody that is spiritual, somebody that talks to God, somebody that prays, because it's only going to be returned to sender. That's why I don't even talk about beauty spells no more, because, okay, so what? You know, like, yeah, so what? Like, okay. But, I mean, I'm just on to other things. But it is interesting to me that that's all people want to talk about, is how I felt like I was being spiritually attacked. The thing about that kind of spell work is it's very important to raise your vibration so that you won't be susceptible to it. That's the whole point of what I was trying to do in the first place. My business and everything is to help people raise their vibration so that you won't be vulnerable to lower level, just jealous people attacking you, because that's the only reason why somebody would be doing a glamour spell. Like, to me, that's ugly girl magic. Like, what the hell? Like, who do that? Like, I don't do no spell work. All I do is I return negative energy to senders, known and unknown. And people think that the only way that you can cleanse your energy is to take a spiritual bath. There's all kind of solutions to that. Yes, spiritual baths are really good, but some people are not in a situation where they can take a spiritual bath. So just if you're in a situation where you don't have the option to take a spiritual bath, if you can only take a shower, you can grab any body wash out the store and put you a little salt and sage in it. And then when you get in that shower, you talk to your water. You talk to God and talk to the water and tell the water to heal you and cleanse you and send all negative energy back to senders, known and unknown. It's there's honestly, when your vibration is higher, and when you don't have all these ties to these people that are sending the magic. Like, that's another thing, is you can't just cleanse and still be sitting around the people that's doing the stuff to you. You have to cleanse, and then you have to separate so that they can have their own energy, so that they can sit in their own energy. That's why I'm really big right now on not sitting around people that do not care for me. Because that baneful magic, those glamour spells and stuff like that, to me, that stuff is weak, because all it is people taking advantage of people that love them. Because I feel like you have to have some kind of connection to these people for that stuff to work. If you cut cords and cut ties spiritually with these people, like once you see what's going on and you spiritually cut the ties, that don't mean that that don't mean don't speak to these people. That don't mean don't love these people. That don't mean don't have mercy on these people. But if you know that somebody don't care for you, and that they think that they're being slick, and they think that they're coming around you and then going back, and the only reason people come around you is to see if the spell work is working. If you notice that and you feel that in your gut that that's what somebody is doing, cut spiritual ties with those people. Like, it's just a trauma bond. You have to me, my issue is that I was an overgiver, and I cared about people more than they cared about me. And once I got honest with myself about that, about the fact that I cared about a lot of people more than they cared about me, and that makes me vulnerable spiritually, because I was lying to myself. Once you stop lying to yourself and you stop laying with people that don't care about you, that energy, if they try to send negative energy to you, it automatically goes back. You get to a point where you don't even have to, it's safer to cleanse your energy all the time. You want to always wash your ass, okay? So it don't hurt to put a little salt and a little sage in it, and to say a little prayer when you're in your water. It don't never hurt to do that. You can do that every day if you want to. If if you feel that people are coming against you in that way. Another thing that people was using against me was me smoking weed. That's why I stopped, because I could tell that people was using that as a way to spiritually attack me. I had to start being, I wasn't the kind of person that just be out in the streets requesting, like I didn't have a bunch of weed men in my phone. Like, I was asking certain people to go get it for me or bring it to me. I feel that made me vulnerable, because those people were spiritually attacking me. So you have to be honest with yourself about who really loves you and who really cares. And even if the answer that you get back ain't good, even if the answer that you get back is nobody, then you have to trust that, and you have to honor yourself, and you have to be the one that loves you. You have to be the one that breaks all the soul ties. Like, you can't play with yourself. You can't lie about who care about you. That don't mean that you can't care about them, but that means you do have to distance. Especially, and even if you love somebody and you believe that they care about you, but you believe that person surrounds themselves with people that don't care about you, because sometimes people are just unaware and unawakened. You have to distance yourself from that person as well. And you pray for them, and you pray for protection for that person. I pray for protection for me and my loved ones, because I realize that just because I am spiritually aware enough to distance myself from certain people, the people that I love may not be. So that makes them susceptible to BS. And so I pray for coverage for them. And I pray for, I actually call judgment on people. Like, if you see that you cannot attack me spiritually, because I am aware, because awareness is all it takes. Once you are aware, you can feel it. Like, the people that come around me and I can tell that they're doing stuff, it's like, it's not a mystery no more. Like, the way that people talk to me, the things that they say to me, it's like, okay, I just feel like I'm past all of that. Like, I see you coming. Like, when I can feel people's energy when they walk in the room. I can tell by their body language. I can tell by the things that they choose to do and the things that they choose to say. I can tell by the shit people wear. Like, it's like, and it's weird because a lot of times I know who's trying to send the energy, because those are the people and I'm not going to say that the people that come around me, and I'm not even talking about people that are close to me. Right now I'm talking about strangers. I'm talking about the people, because they still try to send people where I am. But I can tell when the people that come around me are being sent by the people that think that they are spiritually attacking me, but they're only attacking themselves, because at this point it's going right back to them, because I know now. So once a person knows, y'all might as well just stop, because it's just going back to you. Once a person knows, because that's the only way you can really spiritually attack a person, is they have to care, they have to be naive, they have to love you so much that they think you wouldn't try to hurt them. It's just a lot of stuff that comes into play. They have to be in a lower vibration. They have to have a bunch of vices. You have to almost put yourself in a situation to be spiritually attacked. Otherwise, it's going to go right back to that person. And when I see the people that I believe are, because I return our negative energy to senders, known and unknown. Because I do not got time for no mystery. My energy, my what God has for me is for me. Like, you can just sing that. Like, can't nobody be you. Can't nobody be in your energy. Can't nobody walk in your energy. All this weird stuff that people think they can do. Can't nobody take nothing from you. What God has for you is for you. You can just, what God has for me is for me. Like, ain't nothing, people can't. It's weird that people think that they can do that. What they can do is trick you into thinking that they can do that. But yeah, just call your energy back and detach from people that are taking advantage of you spiritually. Because to me, that's not even spell work. That's just y'all just taking advantage of people that love you, because they're giving you the benefit of the doubt because they love you. So, and I think a lot of times it's the people that act like they're scared of tarot cards, that act like those are the people that are doing the spell work, because there ain't nothing to be scared of if you ain't lying. If you what are you afraid of if you're not out here lying? It's the people that say that they don't believe in karma. Because usually people that say that they don't believe in karma, they're out here doing a bunch of shit that they deserve karma for. You know, they out here living a karmic life. So they don't believe in it because they can't afford to. Like, if somebody believes that the energy that they put out will return to them, that's a good person. That's a person that's not out here trying to hurt people because of their beliefs. So the most dangerous person to me is a person that say that they don't believe in karma. You know. But anyway, I just did a co-wash on my human hair faux locks. So when I do this hairstyle, I usually, so what really makes the hair lock and lock into your hair like it is your hair. Y'all know how human hair, when it gets wet, how it draws up and gets tight. So that is the magic of this hairstyle. How to make it lock with your hair is to wet it. So, but you don't want to manipulate it too much when you wash it. So what I do is I do a co-wash. I just put the co-washing cream all through my parts, and I pull it all the way down my hair. But I'm not washing my hair like this, doing all of that. I don't do that. And I put the co-wash all in between my parts, and then I pull it down to the ends, and then I just get in the shower and rinse it out. So I did that today. And the more you do it, the more you wet the hair and give it a chance to dry up and pull tight, that's what encourages the hair to lock with your hair. Like, so I intend on this being a permanent hairstyle for me. I intend on letting my hair grow out with this hair. And that is what I have been doing. I've just, so my hair is really kind of straight. So instead of just, because I planned on interlocking it, but I have not started interlocking it yet because I want to make sure that it has really securely locked with my hair before I start doing that. So until I feel like it is locked all the way in with my hair, I will be just take a small piece of the Afro Kinky human hair, and I just wrap the roots, and that's how I've been doing it. Look, I've had this hairstyle for a long time. I don't even know how long, because I took it down, and the last hair, I had did this hair before, and the last time that I took the hair down, it was really hard to take the hair out because it had started to lock with my hair. So that's one thing. I know that this does work. But for whatever reason, I went through a little phase where I wanted to wear different hairstyles, and I wanted to see my hair and see how long my hair had gotten and all that. But I wore the hairstyles. I did all the hairstyles that I thought I wanted, and then I got tired of. I don't like fooling with my hair, so I'm pretty sure that this is just gonna be me. This is just gonna be me. I'm just gonna be retwisting these locks or wrapping them until I feel like it's secure. And once I know that this hair is securely locked in with my hair, then I will start interlocking the roots. But until then, I'm just going to wrap my new growth with a very small piece of hair. The piece of hair that I use to wrap my new growth, my roots, it is so small and thin because I want it to be mostly my hair. And I'll show y'all that process another day. But today I did my co-wash, and I think it looks so good. It smells so good. And yeah, so this hair basically is just like my hair. Like, because I've had it for a while. So, and I'm just allowing it to actually lock in with my hair. I dyed it like this hair. It's just like, you know, you can treat it just like your hair. So I can dye it, I can style it. I really don't do a lot. I don't believe in, when you get human hair faux locks, I don't believe in doing a lot of manipulation to it, until it just depends on what you're going for, because some people don't do it to allow it to actually lock in with their hair. Some people just do it for the moment. And so if that's what you're doing, you're just doing it for the moment, and you want to twist it into barrels and all different styles, and cool. But my hair, my natural hair, is too soft and fine, and I have a kind of straight texture here. Even, you know, natural, like my hair is natural, but it's still kind of straight. So it takes my hair longer to lock. If I've done locks, my own locks, just my locks before, and even those I had to start with yarn braids, because my hair just does not, it's just not nappy like that. Like, it don't stay together. And I'm happy to be nappy. Like, to me, nappy is not a negative word. Like, but my hair don't do it the way that I like. I'm envious of people whose hair locks tight and naturally and quickly. Like, my hair is very curly and fine, and you know, it has kind of a straight, smooth, kind of slick texture to it. It takes it a long time to do it. So, and that's why I chose to do this, because I just don't like, I don't like to have to wait. I wanted immediate gratification. Like, so that's what I did. But yeah, so and I also wanted to talk about, in my last video, I was telling y'all about how, you know, how you can smoke other herbs for relaxation. I am in the learning process. I am ever growing. There is no need, actually. You know, I told y'all that I stopped smoking weeds. You know, so I look for other ways to relax. There is no need to smoke anything ever, when you can just put every single herb that there is, you can put it in a steeper and make a tea out of it. And so I am becoming a tea fanatic. Like, and this, every time y'all see me, probably I'm probably gonna have a cup of tea. You know, I make tea out of everything. And this tea today, right now, I have chamomile and blue lotus flower in my cup today. I know that blue lotus flower is it helps enhance your dreams, and it's an aphrodisiac. Chamomile is a anti-inflammatory, and it is good for anxiety and things like that. Things that I really don't even think that I have anymore, but you know, everything helps. Like, you know, I'm trying to get my body in full alignment, mind, body, and soul. So I drink my teas, I work out, I'm trying to improve my diet. I'm just trying to get my mind and my body, and I pray, my mind, my body, and my soul in order. I pray, I study different things. Like, I don't take this walk of life of mine lightly. So, and that's another thing, it's very, very, very hard to spiritually attack somebody that loves themselves, because they will detach from anything and everything that hurts them. They will. They will, you know. So unless you are willing to do that, you know, then it's going to be hard for you to attack that kind of person, because that energy is going to come right back to you. Whatever, you have to be careful what you ask for. And when you send energy towards a person, you better make sure that you are stronger than that person spiritually, at least as strong as that person, because you have to be ready for what you call on that person to come back to you. That's why you're supposed to treat people the way that you're supposed to treat people the way you want to be treated. A lot of these cliches and sayings have spiritual they probably began with the spiritual I can't even think of it, but the origin of these cliches is probably spiritual. It's probably spiritual law. You can't be out here sending a text that you can't take. Like, don't dish it if you can't take it, because you never know who you fooling with. You never know. You don't know how much that person prays. Just because you don't like a person and you think this about a person does not mean that you're right. Just because somebody that you look up to, that you worship in a way, which you're not supposed to be worshiping no person. Just because somebody that you look up to and you worship in a way does not like a person, does not mean y'all all gang up against this person because of this person, because y'all worshiping another person, because you're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to idolize nobody but God. Like, if you want to look up to somebody, look up to yourself. Like, learn to love yourself. Look inside yourself. Sit with yourself. Don't sit with a group. Sit with yourself long enough to heal yourself so that you will be in sound mind, so that you won't have to group think, so that you won't have to be a follower, so that you can be a leader. And I don't have to lead nobody. Like, I just want to be a sound mind. I want to be somebody that someone else can come to when they're going through the same things that I went through. I want to be somebody that can help. I want to have a sound enough mind to have the words to say. I want to have wisdom to give them. I don't want to be still balled up in a fetal position because somebody tried to attack me spiritually. Like, that's the reason why I don't still talk about beauty spells, because to me, I'm past that. But if that's all y'all want to hear about, I came on here to address it and just let y'all know that I'm past it. Like, when I see the people that tried to send the beauty spells, because I know who they are, because things are revealed to me in my dreams that are clear now because I don't be smoking weed. So when I see the people that tried to send these attacks, they look a mess. Like, I don't want to talk about nobody. I'm not going to go into detail, but they look a mess. Some people have the money to pay to get certain things done. But you can't hide everything. You got to have a lot of money to fix everything. Like, when you play with the devil, so say for instance you ask the devil for money, you play with the devil, he might give you some money, but he gonna take something else from you. So everything that you get from the devil, you gonna have to sacrifice something for. That immediate gratification, you have to pay for that. So it's just best to heal your childhood wounds. Everything that I've been talking about on this channel that people try to silence me. The reason people try to silence me, I never knew who I was. I never knew how powerful I was until groups of people start trying to come against me. When groups of people start trying to come against me, I was like, oh, okay, I might be the one. Like what is going on? It's just me, guys. Like, But when groups of people start following me around, I was like, damn it, I done said something. I ain't doing nothing but telling the truth. So maybe my words might help somebody. Maybe that's why they want my channel to be ignored. Maybe that's why they wanted my business to be ignored. I might be a light. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to drink my tea. I'm going to have a productive day. I hope y'all have a, I really do wish the best for people. Like, I was ending my video saying, I hope you have the day that you deserve. And God knows my heart. He knows that I said what I said. I mean what I say. Because some things I feel like people should not be doing. And I feel like if you got the audacity to try to do it, then you need to, justice is for you to have to learn from that. Justice is for you to have to pay for that. Okay? But for real, I wish the best for people. Like, and the best is for you to learn from your mistakes and grow. Just like I have to. God held me accountable for everything. So, I would love to be able to walk with people and we grow together. But in reality, I know that some people come around me smiling and pretending to love me, but then they sit and talk about me and do. And see, it ain't hard. It used to be hard for me to say to people doing spell work, but it ain't hard for me to say no more because it's too clear and too evident. Because when I did that video about beauty spells, that's all people want to talk about. It's spell work. Because that's what y'all out here doing. And I mean, if that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do. But you hurting yourself, because you never know. Honestly, God already knew what kind of person you were. He already knew that that's what you were going to do before you did it. So he set you up to meet certain people. You're going to fuck around and find out. And so that's just that. But in my heart, since I got here, I've been a loving person. Like, and that's the thing too. That's the reason why I feel like people need to have the day that they deserve, because those are the people that people attack. Is people that love them, people that are kind. Like, those are the people that get attacked. Why? And that's why people don't want you to know about certain things. They don't want people to talk about certain things, because people don't want to give people the power to send that shit back, to clear their energy. Like, I feel like probably a lot of people have died from spell work, because somebody done told them that sage was evil and crystals were evil. And people do that shit because they want to be able to attack you. And they want you to be unsuspecting and still loving and kind and still forgiving them for everything. And then they want to make you feel guilty about shit that you did in your life when you were younger, because they need you to be in that low vibration for the shit to work. Because if you not, it's going to go right back to them. Anyway, I love y'all, and God do too, and God love me too. He don't play about me. So I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all that I think it's weird that that's the only comments that I get is on that video about the beauty spells, but I understand it, and it's because I was right. That's why people can't let it go. People don't want to hear nothing positive. They want to bypass all the new videos where I'm talking positive and talking about overcoming. Don't nobody want to watch them. People want to stay in negativity. And that's your choice. But that ain't that's not what I'm going to choose. That's not my reality. Okay? But anyway, I love y'all. I still wish for y'all what y'all wish for me, because that's right. That's justice. But I hope that we all can do better and one day walk together, one day learn. We got to learn to love each other and respect each other and stop judging people off the dollar amount, because that's why it's all people out here stealing and killing, because they feel like they ain't nobody unless they got a certain amount to their name. Unless they wearing a certain name brand, then they feel like they ain't nobody. I don't feel that way about myself at all. Like, I know that I'm special, and people be pissed off about it. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm special. Like, I don't want to come across arrogant, but a lot of times I walk in rooms where there's a lot of people in that room that got way more money than me. And I know when I walk in the room light up. And that's why people be mad at me, because I love myself and because I bring good energy. I bring good energy. And you can't make me think nothing different about myself. So, anyway, I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Peace.